And it's the election day here in the United States, and a lot of important topics are going to be decided at the polling stations. If you are in the US, hopefully you've had the chance to cast your vote. It's very important. Every vote counts. Now, no matter what happens, I have essentially secured my future by being a Bitcoin maxi. A Bitcoin maxi is someone who has stored most of his wealth that is dedicated for retirement purposes in Bitcoin. I think no matter what happens in the medium to long term, Bitcoin will be the single most powerful hedge to inflationary tendencies, but also to something that we will talk about later in the video, which is potentially a society that moves towards universal basic income, UBI. And I definitely don't want to be part of that. I always want to have more than what a government decides is reasonable for me to have. Now, during times like these, specifically during elections, life-changing money can be made. Now, in the case of a Trump victory, most experts agree that Bitcoin will immediately surge and meme coins and altcoins will also follow. In the case of a Harris victory, what is likely to happen is that in the short term, cryptocurrencies will go down a little bit because there's going to be a lot of uncertainties around what a democratic government will do. Will it actually legitimate cryptocurrencies such as Solana that right now are somewhat in a gray zone? So with a Harris win, most likely cryptocurrencies will in the short term go down a little bit, but that poses a opportunity to actually shop at a discount if you're interested in getting some cryptocurrencies. The good news is that with Bitcoin, most experts agree that all roads lead to success. Historically, after elections, Bitcoin has always rallied up. And now some say that did not have a direct correlation with the elections. I'm not so sure about that, but I do know that all things considered, the elections, the future, the money printing, the inflation, all lead to most likely Bitcoin being a very strong bet. And that's why I am a Bitcoin maxi. Now, let's talk a little bit about something else that makes me very pro crypto, and that is the emergence of AI. And you have absolutely no idea how powerful AI is becoming. It is going to replace a lot of workers, whether you like it or not. And we're getting into a phase of life where maybe societies have a lot of time at their hand, which can also be very positive. And what happens is that since people can literally not work because AI agents are doing the work on their behalf, governments will have to make sure that there's a certain base income that people can enjoy. And that is referred to as UBI, Universal Basic Income. And it is expected that the single best way to distribute universal basic income in a fair way is in a decentralized form. So I wouldn't be surprised if this would happen with the help of a cryptocurrency, maybe Bitcoin, because it will be the cryptocurrency that has the strongest foundation and the widest adoption. And if that is the case, and that might not be the case until maybe in 10, 15, 20 years. But if that is the case, then that getting a strong foundation now is just extremely important. I have a video on dollar cost averaging Bitcoin, which I will link in the description. I think that is important for anyone who says, I cannot jump all in. That's just too risky for me. but I'm willing to start, and I think you'd be still early. And I go over what it would mean to purchase a fraction of Bitcoin. Actually, I make a case for replacing your daily latte. Instead of spending $5 to $10 on your daily latte, you purchase that amount in Bitcoin. So I link to that video, and also please join my mailing list, crypto.lifestyle, so I can keep you abreast of what important is going on. And I can also show how I choose to live with crypto.